morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are here to celebrate the 72nd Foundation Day of our association. You may kindly aware that our association started its journey on this day, that is 14th August in 1950, just after 3 years of independence, by some eminent personalities like Professor B.M. Das, Professor Moni Banerjee, and many others. From that day onwards, our association is working in its versatile field in the line of our objectives set by these eminent personalities before 72 years, primarily for the growth and development of leather industry. This become possible only because many of our dedicated members have given wholehearted services throughout their lives in the last 7 decades. And today we wish to start this celebration by remembering all those dedicated members. Now to start with, I would request our Honorable President and Honorable Speaker, Mr. Arnab Jha, Mr. Subrata Das, and our today's guest, an eminent scientist, ex-director CLRI, Dr. A.B. Mondal. Please come on the dais and take your chairs. Manolda, please. I would request our President, Mr. Arnab Jha, to welcome the today's gatherings.
Good afternoon. A confusion is a good morning and good afternoon. Let it be. Good afternoon. Dr. A.B. Mondal, ex-director CSIR CLRI and a member of ILTA. Mr. Subrata Das, freelance leather technologist and consultant. Mr. Susanta Mallick, General Secretary ILTA. Executive Committee members, friends, colleagues, students and distinguished guests. On behalf of ILTA, cordially welcome you all to join and participate in the 72nd Foundation Day celebration on the eve of 75th year Platinum Jubilee celebration of Independence Day of our country. The most significant part of this celebration is the memorial lecture in the memory of Professor B.M. Das, founder president of ILTA and supposed to be father of leather science and technology in India and the first director of CLRI. This year, the said lecture will be delivered by Mr. Subrata Das, a freelance leather technologist and consultant, titled Newer Trends, Opportunities and Pathways in the Application and Marketability of Leather in a Post-COVID World. Like other years, we also self-solicited the toppers in B.Tech and M.Tech leather technology and footwear technology examination from Anna University, Chennai, and Moulana Abul Kalam Azad University, Kolkata, respectively. We shall also felicitate on this occasion a few of our senior members for their exemplary contribution in their respective fields and few staff of our association for their social dedicated service to the organization. For the last few years, the world started having recession and additional devastation experienced due to pandemic COVID, resulting in negative impact to almost all the industries, and leather is no exception. But with a remarkable stock of raw materials and population, India still holds a remarkable potential of growth and development in the country. But at this stage, we have to thoroughly analyze on the newer trends, the opportunity show, determine the possible pathways in application and marketing. And with the help of our activists and sustainability professionals, we'll hope to remove trade barriers in future so that they may benefit everyone, contributing to the economic and social and all-dimensional ecological development practice. I solemnly feel that the presentation by Mr. Subrata Das will be for our knowledge and satisfaction, and I like to thank him immensely to be kind enough to agree to spare his valuable time to deliver this lecture. With this, I close my deliberation. I thank you all. Thank you.
To honor our founder president, Professor B.M. Das, we request few members and guests to garland the portrait of Professor B.M. Das. I would just announce the names, and besides that, if anyone want to garland, he can come and do it, he or she. First of all, I would request our chief guest today, Dr. Asit Baran Mandal, to garland the portrait of Professor B.M. Das. I request our Honorable Speaker, Mr. Subrata Das, to garland the portrait, please. Some of our senior members, Mr. Alok Basu, Mr. Gopal Chatterjee, Mr. Probir Dasgupta, Dr. Sanjay Chakraborty, on behalf of Government College of Engineering and Earth Technology. On behalf of Alumni Association, Government College of Engineering and Layer Technology, Mr. Konok Mitro and Mr. Amit Mondal, I think Abhijit and Jivan Dasgupta is not here. Anyone from CFTC Bajbaj? No, Aniruddha is on the way, I think. You are from Bajbaj? What is your name? Milan Das. I request Mr. Shankar Da to garland the portrait on behalf of industry, on behalf of Indian Leather Products Association and also CLCTA. Our Vice President, Mr. Asit Baran Kanango. Anyone else wants to garland? Sudeep Sen, please. Thank you, everyone. Now I want to disclose the names who own the awards, that is Mementoes Memorial Gold Medal. Miss Ayugma Sengupta, winner of Professor Mementoes Memorial Medal for first class first in B.Tech, Leather Technology Examination of Moulana Abdul Kalam Azad University of Technology, West Bengal in 2022. She is not here because she is out of station, so we will send the medal and the certificate by courier. She won another award, that is JMD Memorial Medal for securing first class first position in the same examination from Government College of Engineering and Layer Technology. That also will send by courier to her. Another award every year we give, that is for the best article published in ILTA in 2021-22. The winner of J. Sinaloy Memorial Award for his article titled A Creative Design Process Model, the Creative Visualization for Footwear Design and Development, published in September 2021 issue of ILTA, adjusts the best of all articles published in ILTA in the calendar year 2021-22 by the committee consisting of Dr. Sanjay Chakraborty, Principal GCLT, and Dr. Dipankar Chaudhary, ex-scientist CLRI. Like many years we used to do it, we used to felicitate some eminent personality from the industry, from the academic institutes, for their lifetime contributions for the entire leather fraternity. Maybe it is technology, science, industry, associations. So this year we have, our committee selected 4 names, because there are long list of names, but we cannot give everyone. That's why we selected 4 names. I would request our Treasurer, Mr. Kaushik Bhuiya, to come on the dais and read out the profile of these 4 dignitaries. Only one of them is present today, that is Dr. A.B. Mondal, and the others could not attend the program due to their health ground, or they are not in India. We will send our felicitations, shawl and memento to them after the event. I request Kaushik Bhuiya, please.
Dr. Gopal Krishna Thagarajan. Many directors of Central Leather Research Institute, Madras, has contributed to the development of research activities in CLRI. But the credit for looking beyond R&D and into well-being of its staff, providing them with many creature comforts, congenial atmosphere, giving the institute a facelift, and in fact, brightening the overall image of CLRI should go to Dr. G. Thagarajan. It may be said that these steps were possible due to his dynamic personality and his standing with CSIR. Still, it should not be forgotten that he has raised the prestige of CLRI in the eyes of our own people and foreign visitors. Dr. Thagarajan initiated many surveys, some of which are considered as mother surveys for many branches of the industry. Like Dr. Ayugma, who returned to CLRI after acting as the Director General of CSIR, Dr. Thagarajan has the distinction of acting as the advisor to the Secretary, Commonwealth Science Council, and Science Advisor to the Secretary General, Commonwealth Secretariat, UK. Dr. G. Thagarajan, MSc, PhD, FRCS, FRSC, FIC, is senior most of the 41 directors of CSIR since 1985. He has received many awards and has over 75 publications in national and international scientific journals. Dr. Thagarajan retired from CLRI in February 1994. Mr. Arun Kumar Chandra, educational qualification, BCom LLB, trained in UK and Germany on industrial bonding agents. Present position, Managing Director, PC Chandra Group. Position held, Chairman, Chemical and Allied Products Export Promotion Council, Eastern Region. Member, Town Hall, Governing Committee, Government of West Bengal. President, Bengal National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Kolkata. Director, West Bengal Industrial Infrastructure Development Corporation, Government of West Bengal. Senator, Kolkata University. Governing body member, the Associated Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Indian Association. President, Bharat Chemical Manufacturers and Distributors Association, Kolkata. Chairman, West Bengal Board, All India Manufacturers Association. Vice President, Indian Leather Technologies Association, Kolkata. First Chairman, Industrial India Trade Fair jointly organized by BNCCI and Government of West Bengal. member of High Power Committee, Infrastructural Development of West Bengal, headed by Commerce Ministry, Government of West Bengal. Member of Advisory Committee, Central Excise and Customs. Committee member, All India Organization for Employers, New Delhi. Mr. Omlan Bhomik. Mr. Omlan Bhomik passed his BSc Tech in Leather Technology from College of Leather Technology under Kolkata University in the year 1970. He served many tanneries, predominantly Prima Tannery, as the chief technologist prior to starting of his own business in late 70s. He owned a tannery, a chemical manufacturing company, and also a shoe manufacturing enterprise. To top it all, he was having his leather products export organization. From the very beginning of his technical career, he has been involved with Indian Leather Technologies Association, ILTA. In 1980, he was the convener of Lexpo, and he was the general secretary of our association from 1985 to 1989, and again from 1995 to 1999. During the tenure, he has expanded numerous activities of the association and also strategized for the strong financial backbone for our association. Recognizing his immense contribution, we are happy to felicitate Mr. Omlan Bhomik on this occasion. Dr. Ashit Baron Mondal, CLRI. Dr. Ashit Baron Mondal was the director of Central Leather Research Institute since 1st July 2006 to 31st March 2015. He has had a distinguished career starting with a bachelor's degree in science with chemistry honors from University of Bardhaman and master's and doctoral degrees in chemistry with physical chemistry as specialization from Jadavpur University, Kolkata. He carried out postdoctoral research at the chemistry department of University of Saskatchewan, Canada. He has represented Indian science community in a host of countries including Canada, USA, UK, Germany, Singapore, Italy, China, Spain, Japan, Australia, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, Turkey, Czech Republic, and Mexico. He has served the Oil and Natural Gas Commission as a chemist prior to joining CLRI as a scientist. He has made several important contributions to the understanding of micellar system. He has modified Huggins-Thomas equation by including a parameter based on both experimental and theoretical investigations leading to Huggins-Thomas-Mondal equation. He has a broad range of scientific interests right from R&D and industrial developments. He is a member of several professional, scientific and academic bodies in India and abroad. He is a recipient of several awards including the Reverend Father L.M. Yardanapalli Memorial Award for the year 1993 Tamil Nadu Scientist Award 1994, Dr. B.C. Dev Memorial Award 1996, Bharatiya Shiksha Ratan Award 2007, and many other awards of national and international repute. He is an elected Fellow of the Indian Academy of Sciences 1995 and Fellow of Indian National Academy of Engineering 2013. Fellow of Royal Society of Chemistry UK 1996, Fellow of Society of Applied Biotechnology 2013, author of over 400 publications in referred journals, has about 39 patents to his credit, guided 22 PhD students, enlisted as ranking top 2% in the world of in the world in October 2021.
Thank you, Kaushik. We are lucky to have Dr. Mondal today amongst us. So, let us felicitate him. I request everyone present here to join in the felicitation process. I request our President Mr. Arnab Jha to honor Dr. A.B. Mondal with flower bouquet and memento. Also the shawl.
Dear President, Mr. Arnab Jha, Secretary Mr. Susanta Mallick, B.M. Das award lecture will be delivered by our student, Mr. Subrata Das. Mrs. Moulana Das, she is present because without her effort, he could not have come to this position, I believe. So I must mention mentors. Several senior people are here. So mentors, friends, some of my colleagues are here, students, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Very good afternoon or good evening to all of you. It's indeed my pleasure to attend this function. When I had been informed by officer on special duty, Mr. Bibhas Chandapal, Paul, told me that, sir, we want to honor you, felicitate you for lifetime achievement award or in the form of something. Initially, I was a little bit hesitant. I was hesitating to accept the honor because I have not contributed and still my life is there. Of course, I have crossed 70 this January 22. So 13 January I have completed this 70. So they told, no sir, committee has unanimously selected. So I have accepted. I told, okay, I was not feeling well a little bit because being a president of Indian Society of Surface Science and Technology for the last 3.5 years in Jadavpur University campus, we had one meeting with Indian Chemical Society, Dr. G.D. Yadav, he is the present president, who was vice chancellor of that Institute of Chemical Technology. So we had meeting in Indian Association for the Cultivation of Science, just opposite to our Jadavpur University. So there was a sudden AC actual temperature. It was 15, 16 for 3 to 4 hours. So I had been you know. So I usually maintain 25, 26 something. But because of that reason, I got cold, coughing and other thing. But thank God that I have been recovered. No COVID, nothing situation. This is, I know that this is AC problem. Okay. So similarly, I was hesitating the whether now I'm okay. So it is indeed my honor that as I have served. Initially, why I was hesitating, because I was not a leather technologist. Okay, I was not a leather technologist. I can say that I was an engineering background. I passed my higher secondary in technical group. So my professor used to call me, what actually will be in your profession? First questions, what will be in your profession? I told that I'll be a chief engineer. But problem that I had been denied to join in science faculty in higher secondary. In our academic system in India, it happens like this. But anyway, we don't know. Because it is a turning point, some of the things. No? Somebody didn't get rank, he got admission in science faculty in ninth standard, ninth in the school. I studied in Nohati Hori Prasad Higher Secondary School. And I was the first rank holder in the same school, in that Panchgram school in Murshidabad. Still I remember my village. So he got chance, I didn't get chance. Of course it was fault from my side also. Because time, I was not able to meet the time. My elder brother went there and so time lagging. So they told it is closed, admission date is closed. So anyway, when 9th to 10th standard, when I appeared, I got topper in the class. So I asked headmaster, sir, why don't you give me science? He told, no, we will not give. Because I was aiming for bio, medical. That's why I happened to be, then once I studied in technical group, I told that I will be engineer, chief engineer. Of course, I proved myself that I had been a fellow of the National Academy of Engineering, FNA, fellow of the National Academy of Engineering. I proved myself that yes, I had the engineering background. Still I remember in many committees I usually sit there, I usually ask the engineering questions to the many people. Even professor selection committee in IIT level, Indian science level and all these things. So our academic, why I am giving this example, our Calcutta and West Bengal education standard is so high. I am talking about all these kind of things. Still I remember when in IIT Kharagpur, some selection committee, because I usually sit in the chemistry profession. Because I switched over to chemistry honors. In Bardwan University I was a topper in the college. Then I came to Jadavpur University, MSc I did, all this. I do not want to tell all these things. So when my bio everywhere, it is closed down, some of the things. I have noticed. When you usually ask me to give, when I have give, you must honor it, some of the things. This is I tell, which I felt over the years, everywhere. But I don't care, I do my duty. Okay, who cares for this, all this kind of thing? God has given me, I am accepting all this, I believe in God. So there are many ups and downs in life. I did my AMII chemical engineering, I didn't complete also. Otherwise I could have claimed that I am an engineer. So it is good that I have served this organization as a leather institute. It is a famous, everybody knows in the world, you know, it is a famous institute. I had the fortune. Dr. Tyagarajan and many people nominated me, all this. So I became director for that organization. I remember all, and I served 37 years in CLRI as a scientist. And I don't like more administration, but I did. First of all, when I took over charge, I was thinking that whether I will be able to manage this administration and all kind of thing. Because I am my administration as a hardcore scientist, I can say, hardcore scientist. But I managed well. And now I remember for these people, leather technology students, when I took over charge and all this kind of thing, our leather technology students, they are hesitant to go to outside our country, India. Okay. I told, you are leather technologist. I am not a leather technologist. I am a chemist by profession. Okay, chemist by profession. You show your tenacity, your activities outside the world. So Ethiopia, we have taken. You have seen the Ethiopia is my baby, I can say. Ethiopia, first time we have introduced, and we have introduced our management, administrative staff also in that program. So we have done, we have completed. Now this Ethiopia program, it has given this to ECBP, the Engineering Capacity Building Program and all these things, they gave to Germany. Germany failed to implement the program. And we took it as a challenge. And I was that time director, and I took the decision. I took a leather technology student, Dr. Chandra Babu with me, N.K. Chandra Babu, and I took the decision that we'll take it. And they told there was some problem was there, because you must know all these. There was a problem was there, there is a, when we are taking the agreement, signing the big project, all project, so if any arbitration is there, nothing, law, unilateral, some law is there, that will be guided by. So Ethiopia, they didn't want. They told that Ethiopian court of law. I told them, I cleverly, intelligently, I put that way, okay, arbitration will not arise, there was no problem, we will complete the project, and it will be either that, Ethiopian law or unilateral, whichever applicable at that moment. And we have successfully completed all the program. Then we have, you know that everything, the Vietnam project, many countries coming forward. So we have shown that foot step, how to overcome all the difficulties. Okay, so we managed well. I think this I could not have told, but I am telling you this. Where Germany failed, we have completed. But Germany is, I was also in Germany for some time. India DAT program and CSR DAT program also. Many countries I have visited. Turkey also we had problems, so many problems. President Director Siram was there that time in the team. And 19-20 members we have visited. They attended the our leather conference. You know all this. China, we have beat China also. So they surprised that how we have done. So I was encouraging all the people to participate all this kind of thing. So okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. It's a very unique honor, I can say. Okay, that's why I accepted. And people, they told that you are really deserved for this. When I told that, I am hesitating to say, no, you are deserved for that. That's why I okay, thank you. May God bless you all. Thank you. I'm sorry I have taken more time, because this is the fact, some of the things one should know.
No, Dr. Mondal, we are here to listen to you. And our association is very happy, is extremely happy to felicitate you, because you deserve this. Also, I just want to tell that Mrs. Tyagarajan called me thrice in last 7 days, and she expressed the pleasure of, because Dr. Tyagarajan could not talk now, pleasure of Dr. Tyagarajan and of course herself by receiving this award. So that is our purpose, and we want to felicitate all of them who deserve this. Now let us come to the main chapter of this program. I request our President Mr. Arnab Jha to honor our honorable speaker Mr. Subrata Das with the flower bouquet. Mr. Jha, please. I request Mr. Jha to introduce our today's speaker, Mr. Subrata Das, before his deliberation, the Professor Bhimdas Memorial Lecture.
Subroto Das. By education, he is M.Tech from Anna University and B.Tech from College of Leather Technology in 1980 to 1984. Insofar as employment history is concerned, he is now self-employed freelancer professional, working from home office, servicing leather garment manufacturing factories in Korea, Hong Kong and South Africa, and sourcing their requirements of sheep and goat garment leathers from tanneries in Chennai and Vaniambari. Insofar as his service career is concerned, he was sales executive of MRF Limited Leather Division from 1990 to 1994 and was responsible for marketing a wide range of sheep nappa leathers to leather garment factories in India and abroad. He was a technical executive at Rohini International, Chennai. His tenure was from 1988 to 1990. He was responsible for sourcing requirements of cow, sheep and goat leathers for the company's client based in Hong Kong. He was sales executive in Linda's Center, Sarik, Chennai during 1987 to 1988. They are French producers of leather chemicals. He was appointed as Junior Research Fellow in Biophysics Laboratory, CLRI, in January 1985 and continued till July 1985. His main interest is novel and unconventional application of leather in various industries. Today, the Bhimdas Memorial Lecture will be delivered by him under the title Newer Trends, Opportunities and Pathways in the Application and Marketability of Leather in a post-COVID world. We all are waiting for his important lecture, which is the most important part of the today's program. Mr. Subroto Pal.